Do you have any favourite bands that aren't competing anymore that you really, really liked? That you can tell us?
What, bands in our scene or just in the country that are f***ing great that need some attention?
Just in the country. I mean, if you want to specify like Kent, obviously, because we're in the southeast, but...
You really need to watch out for Primer, although if you haven't heard of them by now, you aren't paying attention at the underground scene, to be honest.
They rehearse downstairs.
Do they really?
They do, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They're off on tour with Blaze Bayley at the moment. They played the Jaeger stage. I think that was 22, as well.
I think around that time, yeah.
Was it 22 or was it 21? I forget. Anyway, but I know they played there and that was their jump off and they really, really have been pushing for it. They're like totally career oriented and I think that's really, really good. Drones were doing well and then sort of disappeared off the face of the earth a little bit.
Yeah.
Not sure what really happened there. Shame, because like I remember in 23, like everyone was absolutely terrified of playing against them.
They're a good band.
I mean, they had everything: the look, the social media.
Oh yeah.
The maybe a song or two short of a properly brilliant 6-song set, but certainly I wouldn't want to have played against them in a competition.
No.
That.
No.
And there's bands around the country as well. I mean, like Crow God, last year's winners, little controversial, great band. Weren't my choice. I didn't think they were the best band of that last year. I love them to bits, but I thought there were bands that would have been better suited. There's King Botfly from Portsmouth or Southampton, I think one of those two. Those guys are amazing. Beautiful, harmonious sort of Stoner Doom stuff, like sung, not growled, lovely guitar interplay, fabulous stuff. Old Horntooth, again, I sort of sit in the Doom genre quite a lot now because of the Godless Sun stuff. There's lots of underground bands who need more exposure, like Boss Colloid, stuff like that. I mean, I know they've got a record deal on a few albums out, but still a whole hell of a lot of people should be listening to them that aren't. Listen to what people are saying. If people are talking about a band, I'm getting a little fed up with, if I can slide sideways from the point a little, there's a lot of people who are fans of bands, not of music.
Right.
And you see it a lot in the competition as well.
Yeah.
There'll be a band, they'll turn up, they'll have 60, 70 people, and then the second they're off stage, those 60 or 70 people will either go home or sit in the beer garden, right?
Yeah.
They are not fans of music.
Yes.
They're your fans.
Yeah.
And I never encourage that. If you look at any of the social media that I do with Riff Dealer, myself, or the Godless Sons, I'm always pimping out my buddies' bands like Famine, King Botfly, you know. I always do a little bit of a post-competition pimp of the band who won and stuff like that because you're supposed to. We're a small community. We're supposed to lift each other up. We're supposed to be supportive of each other. And we aren't. We're all stuck in this weird sort of just need to be the focus of attention where you aren't. You're never going to be. One in every 25,000 bands might get that sort of little spotlight shone on them. So why not just be a cool guy that everyone goes, oh yeah, these guys are fucking dope, and you're never going to have trouble getting a band or having someone say nice things about you.
I've had experiences where I've expected like people to leave when their band's done, and they don't, and like the room's still filled, and I'm like, that's fucking incredible because that's
music fans.
Yes, yeah. That means that people are there to not only see their favourite band but also be introduced to other bands, you know, that are on the bill.
What's the point of spending 10 quid to go in, watching one band for half an hour, and then sit in a piss cold beer garden drinking warm beer and cigarettes?
Yeah.
I mean, just watch the other bands. You paid money to get in. You might find, I know it's a cliche nowadays and a bit of a meme, but you might find your next favourite band.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
I listen to boatloads of unsigned and local music because I think the talent is...
That's what you had to when you were a radio DJ, didn't you?
Well, I mean, that was,
I had to, but you wanted to.
You do have to do the research.
Yeah.
But yeah, that just reminded me of another band. I don't even know if they exist anymore, but there's an album out there by a band called King Breaker that's very much worth listening to, that I very much enjoyed.